So I want to dive into this, what patients really want from their dentist but won't necessarily tell you. And so let's hop on over to our agenda. Just kind of going to go over some of the perks of building a loyal patient base. So some fun facts here. So did you know that the average dental practice can expect to lose at least 8 to 10% of its patient base per year through just normal attrition? And so essentially bringing in new patients is hard, but losing them is easy and very costly. And it can cost up to 10 times more to attract a new patient than to retain an existing patient. And some of the top reasons patients leave a dentist is due to location, it's dissatisfaction with how they are treated, and quality of care. So essentially, the more you can deliver a flawless experience for your patients, the more you can reduce attrition, improve profitability, and keep your appointment books full. And so essentially, happy patients are more likely to tell their friends and family about your practice. And ultimately, repeat patients spend more money but require less help. And so just some fun tips there for you there in terms of building a loyal patient base. All right, let's move on to ultimately what patients really want, right? And this is why we're here. So what do patients really want? Ultimately, what we all really want. We all want to feel important. And so by personalizing the patient experience to make every patient feel like the MVP. And so just some ways we can do that to make our patients feel more special, more memorable is one, add signage. And so we'll kind of elaborate here. So adding a welcome sign that can be easily changed in the patient's room, i.e. a dry erase board, chalkboard, that says welcome, patient's name. And so what that does is it lets the patient know you've been waiting for them. They're important, right? We can't wait to get them into our office, into your chair. And by adding that personal touch there of welcoming them, it gives them that feeling of importance. Another way we can do that is by personalizing the conversation. So by leaving a personal notation on their records to help you maintain a genuine connection to them at their next visit, that helps patients feel special and memorable. And so it's always good to add that. You know, whether it's if the patient was going on vacation the last time you talked to them, asking them and referencing how their vacation was. If an anniversary or a birthday took place, recognizing that. Again, we all want to feel important. We all want to feel thought about. And what that does is it creates that relationship and that personal touch between patient and doctor, giving them that feeling of importance. And so that's one of the things that we like to feel important. All right, moving on to slide 6. Another thing, we love to be entertained, and it's the world of entertainment right now. I mean, on my watch, there's a screen. In my car, there's a screen. At home, I have 4 or 5 screens. I have a computer screen. We all want to be entertained. It's the world of entertainment right now. So giving patients something to do other than worry about how long they've been waiting. All right, I dread going to the DMV mainly because I have to wait, right? I don't like calling my AT&T customer service because I have to wait. And so sitting in the waiting room for an extended period of time can quickly change the mood for some of your patients. So people are already coming in with a connotation of, man, I got to sit in there and wait. So being able to alleviate that thought process and maybe substitute it with some forms of entertainment. So appeasing the patients by offering various entertainment options to help alleviate any clock watching and make the time pass quicker. And so here's some forms. Obviously, there's the standard magazines. Right? It's always good to have good magazines and reading material there for them. But television and movies, guest Wi-Fi, a play area for children. A lot of times it's parents coming in with their kids and being able to have a form of entertainment for the children is just a load off of the parents' back that they don't have to bring in a cart full of toys and coloring books and everything and set up shop there. If you already have that there, it's a great conduit to entertain children. And a workstation for adults. We all work. And so a lot of times we have to take time off of work, but sometimes work follows us to the dental office, right? And so being able to set up a workstation there for adults, whether it's a quiet room that they can take some phone calls or check their emails, that's one way we can continue to entertain our clients and again, take off the I have to wait now in this waiting room. I'm already nervous about a process or a procedure that's going to happen. And so alleviating that stress for them is one way we can entertain our clients. There's several ways we can entertain our clients. All right. We got some more pictures here. There you go. So here's some examples there. Again, Netflix, play area, Wi-Fi, working station, good areas for entertainment. Moving on to slide 7, have financing options. That's a big thing. Patients want financing options because 28% of Americans don't have dental insurance. And the majority of folks don't go to the dentist because cost is the main barrier. And so just some quick stats real quick. According to the same poll by CBS News, 40% don't get regular cleanings or preventative care, mostly due to cost. Also, financial problems can be difficult to talk about. So answer as many questions and provide as much detail as possible on your website in case there's too shy to ask. Also, it's good to train your staff on how to proactively get quotes from the patient's insurance, and then let them know there are financing options available to help for a treatment plan. So this is kind of a big one here, financing, right? Money sometimes can be polarizing, or the lack of it. And so by providing as much information as possible, whether it's through pamphlets, whether it's on your website, a lot of times that's extremely helpful, just because money is sometimes hard to talk about. There's other people in the room while they're discussing their financial needs, going over financial options. So people are conscious of their surroundings. And so as a practice, being conscious of that and being able to provide a lot of the financial questions that a client may have, on answers to those questions on a website or on pamphlets, and educating them would alleviate a lot of the stress of, like, I don't want to have to go and tell them my financial issues and what's going on here, by having several options for them. Okay, moving on to slide number 8. What patients really want, we don't want to be bombarded before an appointment, and so do remind patients about their appointments, but don't overwhelm them. So there is a fine line between being proactive and then reminding patients of upcoming appointments, and crossing over into that annoying territory. And so it is a fine line. For example, when I make reservations at restaurants, I constantly am getting text messages, phone calls, and emails 3-4 before the day of, getting 3 or 4 before my actual appointment. That's annoying. I know I have that, right? But so do your best to learn a patient's preferred method of communication, whether it's a text, email, phone call, and adhere to that. So if a client prefers a phone call, give them a phone call. If they prefer an email, send them an email. And work with an automated patient's communications provider to learn what type of communication schedule is best for patients leading up to an appointment. And so automation is great. It eliminates human error, and it doesn't forget your appointments. That's the cool thing about automation, right? That's the cool thing about these softwares that we're able to provide. So being able to have that. So if you do have someone that's out sick, a front desk girl or your office manager, at least your patients are getting their reminders. So having an automated process versus a manual process is king there. And typically a confirmation reminder 1 week out, or a reminder 1 day before, is a good place to start. And so I work with that, and what you'll have to do is you'll have to measure your clients coming in, how many cancellations you had. So you might need to up that, or you might need to reduce that. So that's something that you'd want to monitor and play with according to your client base. Okay. Next, what patients really want. We want to see that their dentist has positive reviews. So in the era of social media, in the era of internet right now, I always use the illustration. I love sushi. My wife loves sushi, but I'll never go to a 3-star sushi restaurant, right? Reviews matter. Review is king. And so potential patients aren't the only ones who see your online reviews. Current patients can see them too. So having a poor rating or no reviews can be a huge red flag to both current and potential patients. So train your staff to ask happy patients to leave a positive review online before they leave their appointment. Hang signs in your office to let patients know where they can go to leave a positive review online, and make sure you respond to all of the reviews, whether they're positive or negative, in a timely, professional, personal manner. So this is a very big deal here, because we want to know before we enter a place of business what the experience, at least a premonition of what the experience will be like. And so by having positive reviews, many positive reviews about your practice, that allows people to kind of peek inside without actually having to go inside. And so again, several things that I need to have positive ratings on: my sushi, my dentist, okay, and those ones are huge right there. And so having those right there. Positive reviews. All right, and then just some helpful resources to go over real quick. Here we go, some resources. So we do have some blog articles. We have 25 things patients really want from their dentist, and so that is on our blog. We also have reputation marketing for dental practices, ultimately what you need to know, and our on-demand webinar. So 5 ways to delight patients and provide value. And so the full infographic that we'll be sending out of 25 things patients really want from the dentist, it's also available on our blog under our helpful resources section. Okay, and then ultimately, just want to thank you. We hope that you found the information we provided helpful. We have been servicing over 7,500 dentists that trust ProSites for their online marketing needs. We're also endorsed by 11 state dental associations, and we were named 2015 and 2016 Dental Townie Choice Award winner. voted #1 in website design and marketing. And so if you do have any more information, please don't hesitate to contact us at www.prosites.com or call us at 888-932-3644. We do provide dental website design. We provide pay-per-click advertising, SEO, social media management, and also new to it is Facebook advertising as well. And we'd be happy to accommodate you.